Hi all, it's Kylie from Kylie's Cardcraft. Thanks for joining me again today. I want to take you through my latest journal, so we're just going to have a quick flip through. This one's been made completely from scratch, so it's chipboard that I've made the cover for. I've then painted, stenciled, I'm assuming you can see this, where I've coloured texture paste in the same colour as the paint, just a little bit darker, just to highlight it. We've got an old book page and some vintage lace on the side with a book plate that says Enchanting and a book corner. So it measures 4.5 by 8.25 inches and 84 pages front and back. So each page is done. Now the inside cover, I know that just looks like brown cardboard. It's the chipboard and then a tea-dyed, tissue paper, then glued onto it to give it that old inside book cover. Some more vintage lace and some tea-dyed calico. We've got lots and lots of embellishments in this. Now, the original base for this was a Studio Light 8x8 pad, 8 inch by 8 inch pad. And that's where most of the colours came from. So I've used that throughout, interspersed with lots of other things from digitals, faux or reprinted vintage, and actually some of my originals are in here as well. Quite a bit of my originals actually are in here as well. So we've still got lots of writing space, lots of lace, because this is me stamping. We've got little pockets with flip-ups. If we go through, original checks, so I've got a couple of those ones in there. We've got music paper, old dictionary pages, original little coupons, German coupons. They're original as well. They're little trading cards. These ones are all digitals, of course. We've got doilies. We go through, I'll just tuck these back in. Lots of little pockets, lots of little tucks. Bookmarks. Now, that's a receipt, but it's one that I've copied back off again. On the back of it, we've got another little pocket. We've got a travel luggage tag. Now, that's just paper clipped on so that you can take it out if you want. Lots of writing space, as I said before. We've got a little envelope here. If I move that down, now that's on a belly band so that it actually comes out. You can tuck stuff in. At the moment, it's just got a little faux photo in there. So, and that just tucks back in with this little bit into there. Lots and lots of my antique newspaper. You know I love that. I've got some Tim Holtz people in here as well. Another little shipping tag. That's what I wanted the word for before. Another little shipping tag. This is an original from a flower show. Highly commended for 6 pansies. I love these, and I find these wherever I can, and I've got quite a collection of those ones now in all sorts of different colours. Other side of the doily. Tuck that over. That one's just paper clipped on so you can move it out. This little pocket, which is done with vintage music paper, has a couple of bridge score sheets in them. Now, I have a couple of very vintage bridge sets. I've got that one, and I've got another beautiful little one that I found, which is all handmade. So they've got a couple of those sheets in there and a little vintage, I don't know if it's Monopoly or what it is, but little monies in there. So that one just tucks in that one. So there's the 3 pockets, or 2 pockets. 2 pockets in that one. Other side of the music page, other side of that check. This one I love. This is an original I came across in one of my goodies that I found, and it's Lower State School number 2258, Homebush, Centenary, 1887 to 1987, which I'm assuming now these days, the way they're talking about things, 87 is vintage now as well. So, and I've just folded that in half and tucked that in there because it just, the colours just reminded me of all of this as well, with the yellows and everything. More writing space with one of my vintage shop stamps on that. Lots of lace, more writing space. That's the other side of that envelope piece at the front, and that finishes our first signature. It's quite chunky. Just some embellishments. Another one of those checks, because I just love them. I was lucky to come across a few of them. Another one with, now these were those beautiful Witchcraft Do You Do paper spines, and I watched Nat Williams on her YouTube channel, and she made them into bookmarks and stuff like that. So that's what I've done with that. It's just, again, it's all the beautiful colours. More of that antique newspaper. Some more antique lace on a doily, tea-dyed doily. Another little bookmark in a little vellum pocket. Original photos. I've got some original photos going in here, and this is on an original receipt or a letter to somebody. When we get to the other side, we'll have a look. More of this one. We've got another one of those little receipts that I've reprinted out onto coffee dyed paper. And then in here, I've got another little journaling posie on some vellum, or under some vellum in a vellum pocket. Another little pocket up here, which I've then popped some glossy accents onto the little seal just to make it look like a real seal. Tuck that one back in, and I like the way it comes out there. Going over, we've got some stickers, more doilies, more writing space. This little one lifts up. If I can lift that up, you'll see that there's another little original black and white photo in there. Just a cluster with an old button and some threads, all matching in with these colours. The other side of that receipt, and again, I've got one of these little pockets in here. So lots of writing space. These are stamped both sides so that you can do them either way if you want your writing to be hidden, and just swap it out for one of the other ones. Tuck that back in there. More stamping. Another little piece of ephemera. That's this one. So I don't have a date on it, but they were from paper ephemera that I purchased. Most of them were the 50s, 60s. So, and I love where the staples were in these, and they have left that beautiful rusted look. A little bit more of just clusters, etc. This one, couple more photos. Now these photos I have reprinted onto presentation paper. These are actually some of my family's vintage photos. So I've got those ones tucked in there, and they're such a wonderful size for little tall pockets. Okay, a couple more pages. That is a vintage checkbook. The receipt stubs, you know, the stubs at the end. So that's from 1946. Another part of that check. Heading over to the last page. Another little pocket with some writing space in it here. It's a little bit tight because I pushed it down. More of that vintage lace, and of course at the back, same finish. I've got a little, I forget the word every time. Starts with G. It's not gauze, it's not gusset. Glassine. Done it again. Little glassine envelope that I've made that of course has my little K on it with a thank you note inside. That's my latest journal. I hope you like it. This will be going up onto my Ko-fi shop. Hopefully it should be up by the time this is uploaded. I'll upload this in a couple of days. So hope you like that one. Hope you got some ideas as well. That's the biggest thing about flip throughs. It's a great way to get ideas for the journal that you're working on at the moment and all the rest. So hope you've enjoyed this one. It's my Blue Enchanting journal. And till next time, happy crafting. Bye.